Robbie, the Big 12. So here's the deal. I don't know if you saw this. The Pac-12 was in conversations with the CW. I know you're hearing this for the first time, which is just right up there around the Food Network. It's close. Ratings aren't great for the CW this last go around. All-American kind of tanked. Superman and Lois was great, but I feel like they're going to cut that one off fairly soon. And then the CW turned down the Pac-12. So now I don't think they're completely just lost. I believe they can still come up with something with ESPN or Fox Sports, a powerful entity. But when you have personalities like Deion Sanders, when you have brands like Oregon and Washington, these schools are very obviously pissed off, and they keep pushing this date for a TV deal back. To me, it only seems right that here in 5 years, the Big 12 will have 16, 18 teams with a good portion of the Pac-12 being in this league.
Yeah.
Is that a firm yes, as in you agree?
Yes. And I've actually been thinking a lot about the CW deal, just because, one, it's hilarious.
It's so good.
The CW is where I watched Malcolm in the Middle reruns and the Simpson reruns when my family, which looking back, like we watched TV during dinner and like we missed on so many amazing conversations just because we were like, oh, we must watch what Dewey is doing right now on the CW. And if anyone got that reference, good for you. But I think about like, is that enough for the Pac-12 schools to completely destroy history, geography, whatever, to go join the Big 12 if that deal isn't good enough? And my thing right now is I don't think so, but I think they're in trouble. But I think about the CW. Like, when you watch NBA playoff basketball, what channel is that on? TNT. Who's watching TNT ever? You look at some Major League Baseball playoff games, it's on TBS sometimes.
Yeah.
Unless you like Impractical Jokers, who the hell is watching TBS or Friends reruns? So, like, can this potentially work? I think that's much better than Apple Plus, Amazon, which honestly, a lot of people have Amazon. So, like, people will watch on their TV streaming. But, like, a lot of people have cable. A lot of people who watch sports have cable. And if they have the CW, it may be hard to find. But once you do it, like, and that's just one, even if you don't have cable and you just have an antenna, you can get the CW. So, like, that is honestly maybe the best outcome for the Pac-12. Is that an antenna right there?
It was.
Okay.
Here's the problem.
Okay, continue.
I have seen some of the best basketball games of my entire life on True TV. There is a 2-week period out of the year where everyone in America, where True TV goes viral on Twitter because everyone's trying to figure out where it is on their television sets. There will never, Robbie, here's the problem, come a day where True TV or the CW or anything goes viral because no one can find the Cal-Arizona football game. The passion for Pac-12 athletics is not there. You could argue a very similar case, actually, about most of the ACC and most of the Big 12. Kansas State is playing Iowa State in a football game. There's a good chance that the CW is not going viral because people are trying to find it. That's why a lot of these are on Fox Sports 1 or whatever, those side Big 12 games you get every Saturday. So I don't want to crap all over the Pac-12. This is true of most leagues. The problem is, though, every other league has secured a TV deal, and your league, with a bad product pretty much across the board at this point, doesn't have a TV deal, and no one's going to hunt for the CW to watch you.
Yeah, no, that is a really good point. It's better than the Pac-12 network right now, which is enough for them. But like what the Pac-12 is doing is basically put duct tape on a really terrible issue. And the issue is nobody gives a bleep unless like you lose not your two biggest brands, but I would say your biggest brand in USC when it comes to football, in UCLA, which is another eyeball in the LA market. So you lose those two. Here's the thing. Do I want the Pac-12 to be destroyed? Absolutely not. I think the thing we love about college football, I love rivalries. I love beating up on my neighbors. I love beating up on the people that like I hated growing up. I hate Ohio State. I hate Michigan. I hate Indiana when I play them. Like, those are schools I just hate because I'm a Michigan State fan, I'm a
So
Big
you
Ten fan.
love beating up your neighbors?
Yes, I love beating them up. I go to my neighbor's house, I walk in and say, "Knuckle sandwich time," bam, right in the face. I should have find a better way to say that, but, that's what I went with. So do I want all of those rivalries to go away just because of terrible leadership? No. But do I want the Oregon brand, the Washington brand, the Colorado, both Arizona brands to stay alive and well and, like, be something we talk about when we talk about college football and college sports and college basketball? 100%. And if the Big 12 has something to offer to them to make sure that they don't just like fade and like become irrelevant, come join us. Like, I would love for that to happen, but like I think everyone is really like when it comes to talking about this topic, everyone is so interested in it, and I could just very much see in 2 months like, oh, they got the deal, nothing's happening. And
The
that's the thing. That's the thing. Like, everyone is getting so excited about this topic, but I could just see nothing coming out of it.
what the idea they keep pushing this TV deal back is not healthy, by the way. I made this case last week. If you're having a grand opening for your restaurant and you keep pushing it back every week, probably doesn't mean, and you tell the public, yeah, it's just because the restaurant's gonna be like even better than like you thought it was gonna be. We're just making it like cool and stuff. That no one believes you. The idea that Cal will play Washington State or Washington State will play Oregon in football and anyone wants to watch it, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That's just not real. There's just not a draw there. Therefore, to cut that there is dead weight in the Pac-12, that when there's instability and so much dead weight at the bottom of your league, something has to break at some point when your Oregon's, Washington's, Arizona's, Utah, Colorado's say, hey, we can't put up with this anymore. This is not profitable, and we could be doing so much more somewhere else with better leadership. I'm with you. I don't want the Pac-12 to die. I don't want these matchups to die. I want it to be in the Big 12, and it's going to be either in the Big 12 or the Big 10 or somewhere else, because the Pac-12, this is not a sustainable business model. College athletics is a business, and what is happening in the Pac-12 right now cannot keep going.